listen, man. Good morning to one. Good morning to all. Hold on. I can hear the music playing in the background, blood. Let's make sure the music ain't playing in the background. Hey, listen, we didn't get to speak about this last night, but because there was no one confirm it. Now Fabrizio confirm it and saying, listen, yeah, bro, there's definite genuine interest in him, but they haven't, there's no bids been made yet. The money they can offer is around 70 million pounds. But apparently Liverpool are turning it down. This is crazy, bro. There's no way this can be true. There's no way it can be true. Listen, I can't debate it myself. I got ZUBERI in the building. Hopefully he can give me some perspective to this conversation before he has to head out. But ZUBERI, big up, bro.
Big up yourself. Big up everyone in the chat. Welcome. As you read that, bro, because obviously we had a little conversation before you hit the live, but I put two and two together, bro. You end your stream yesterday, or towards the end of the stream last night, talking about man being charged and you hope we ain't getting charged. Bro, we probably did some footballing crimes within the last 2 seasons. Bro, we supply Saudi with bad man, bro. Bro, I swear we come up off at least 120 mil off of Saudi, fam. We ship bad man to Saudi, bro. So I don't know how FIFA's looking at that, bro. I don't know if FIFA rate them, man, bro, with the oil money and that, trying to corrupt the sport and that. That man might say, yo, Liverpool, you was kicking the drugs out there. You know what I'm saying? You was moving the product out there. It's illegal. Bro, so now...
Go on, bro.
Yeah, so now I'm feeling like Liverpool is like, yo, we can't keep supplying you, man, because we're going to come up on charges. You're making it hot, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, there's no way man's turning down 70 to Saudi, bro, unless selling to Saudi is illegal. That's the only way I can put it, bro.
But no, that's what I'm more on the side of it. It's not true, bro. But Fabrizio saying it's genuine, bro. Like it is something that's going on. Let me see if I find the actual.
No, because I saw it yesterday while it was live, but like I said, I can't cite what I saw. I swear it was just like in the comments. A man said it in the comments, and so I'm like, what?
Here's what he said, bro. He says, what I can confirm at the moment is it's only interest from Saudi in Darwin Nunez is genuine. There have been conversations to understand the situation of Darwin, the price tag, and all these sort of things. So,
yeah, bro. How you man feel about the Saudis, bro? Because I feel like doing business with them is illegal, bro. If you send a player there, the player's dead. Like the career is over. Like this, bro, you ain't coming back from over there, bro, and doing nothing. You might leave there and go to like Feyenoord or, you know what I mean, one of them clubs, but you ain't leaving there and go to no Europe. It's just not happening, fam. So to send Darwin down there, bro, that's a footballing crime. Like, that's punishment, bro. Like, you can have a player and he's bad, but he's not Saudi bad, is he?
But he has to, bro. He has to go like that kind of money. We was discussing the other day on a stream, right, saying we won't get 50 mil.
Things, though. I don't mean to cut across you, but
yeah, go on,
ethics the thing. And what I'm talking about, the ethics is, bro, it doesn't matter what you're selling. So I'll just use guns because I'm into that community, bro. If the kid comes to me with 10 grand to buy a gun that I built for 150 bucks, bro, I still can't sell him. Like, there's no price on that because there's laws and rules and regulation that states you can't buy a gun if you can't legally buy it, bro. So you can't just come up because you got the bread like, yo, nah, you know who my dad is. Don't care. If a kid gives me 20 grand right now for one of my guns, bro, if he doesn't have a permit, bro, I can't sell it to him. So what I'm saying is, bro, I feel like Saudis is in that league right now, bro. Like, they just got money. And they just, yo, bro, they're destroying the market, man. And they're destroying players. No one's going over there and coming back. So I feel like Saudi, that's how I'm looking at Saudi now. They're the man them without the papers, but they got the money and they're just going around things, bro. Like, yo, we don't care, bro. What you saying? 65, 80. Yeah, I'll give you that still. I feel like there's no ethics behind it, man. I feel like there's no moral in the Saudi deals, man. It's like selling piece of meat, man. Like, nah, man, the players are bigger than that.
We want the money, bro. You know what I mean? We've had the
Right
play.
now, I got Saudi on human trafficking crimes, fam. The way they moving these players in and out, fam. Or it can't be legal ends. I'm telling you.
But rather, bro, listen, he's if right, 17 million. You can definitely go out there right now. Listen, how much did they say they won for Isak? 150. All right, here we go. We got 70 ready to go. Then we just
Yeah,
add.
and so you don't care about Darwin as a human being,
Nah,
a
listen,
football player.
I do, but bro, he's not doing well at the moment, bro.
But does he deserve Saudi?
Yeah, he can if they're giving us the right money, bro.
No. I'm not talking about the money. The money is separate. I'm just saying as a player, bro. You think he's Saudi level, bro? You don't think he's better than Saudi? You don't want the player to leave Liverpool
Okay,
and go on and do and like he's that bad. He has to go to Saudi, fam.
He can go for a year or two. He's still young in it. So go there for a couple of years and then move forward, bro.
Bro, who's buying him from Saudi, fam? No one's...
Nah, you can get a move. There's players that you can go and play with Milinkovic Savic and Malcolm and them man there for a season, bro. And you know what I mean? And then pattern up.
Bro, I don't
score like 50 goals because you know what I mean, the league ain't the league right now. And then come back to Europe, bro, and do what he wants to do.
Bro, the Liverpool club helped nurture back to greatness. Bro, they got a fondness to some players, bro. I can't see them letting Darwin go to Saudi.
Let me get Nick in. Big up, Nick, bro.
Bruh, just quickly, big up, by the way, big up, Colonel, big up, bro. I just finished my stream as well, talking about this. I'm just like,
watching, bro.
I was saying the same thing, like, why would he go to Saudi Arabia? If the club says we've accepted a bid, do you want to go? Do you think he's going to jump at the opportunity to say, yeah, I'd love to go to Saudi Arabia? I don't think so. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what happens to his career if he goes to Saudi Arabia? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're going to take 70 M's for you. Okay, thank you very much. Where am I going? Saudi Arabia. You think he's going to be jumping for joy? I don't think so, bro. That's the thing.
You know
Will
what,
he
Nick?
go
Thank
there?
you, man. Because Enz is just selling man like a piece of meat, bro.
No,
bro, Saudi, bro.
No, I get it.
Saudi?
I get it. But even my thing is like they said no. Apparently, let's say they said no. But my question is, if he agrees and he goes there, what happens to his football career thereafter? Like you said, he's still young. Yeah, holy shit, Tyler Jones, Jesus Christ.
Tyler Jones, bro, big up, broski. Love for the love, man. I don't know
Man's
if it was a
dropping
misprint.
Aussie
I don't know if it's a misprint or whatever it is, but I appreciate the love, bro.
Damn.
Appreciate the
Tyler
love.
Jones
Big
was
up,
the
man.
big one, bro. Bloody hell.
Is that to add to the funds? That's the taxi fare for Darwin. That's what he said. That's the Uber
I was about to say the same thing, bro.
Yeah, that's the Uber fare to go.
You might have to check the currency, fam. That might be some Jamaica currency. That should translate to $2, fam.
I think the A is Australian though, bro. I think it's Aussie. But yeah, that's my thing. It's like, will he go there? And if he does go there, does it do anything for his footballing career in the long term?
I don't know, Nick. I honestly don't know.
Yo, and just say playing with your chest, man. You don't care about him once he leaves Liverpool. So collect the money, move him off like a piece of meat that's just sitting on the shelf in the supermarket that's gonna expire next week. That's how you're looking at man, fam. And it's fine if that's how you look at him. I look at him more than a piece of meat with an expiry date. Man is a human being, a professional soccer player. Bro, he's nowhere near 30. He should not be going to Saudi right now. Bro, Saudi is where you go. Saudi is the new MLS. You know, MLS, you still want to play, but you get some money, you can secure the bag towards the end of your career. You come to MLS, get a couple TV deals. Bro, that's the new Saudi, bro. Saudi, you can go over there, rack up the M's a lot faster and still come back to MLS. Bro, you go in there at Darwin's age, bro. That's like the elephant's graveyard and the Lion King from you. Don't come back from that. You just don't, man.
Well, we want to get rid, bro.
Yo, I want to get rid of Darwin, but I don't mean like kill his career, get rid of him. You see what I'm saying? Like,
once you sell a player, who cares what happens after that point? Because
I know what you're saying, but I don't want him to just die. Like when Bobby went to Saudi, I ain't see no kicks of Bobby. The only time I saw him was when he came back to the game. I don't know where Fabinho is. I don't know if he's in a nursing home. I don't know where he is, fam. Saudi's like another galaxy, bro. You can't send man there, fam. I haven't seen a highlight of Bobby Firmino. Let that sink in. Since he left, I haven't seen not one highlight of Bobby Firmino, bro.
Isn't it true they hadn't scored in like a year or something in the Saudi leagues?
Is he doing like Grealish though? He's the captain, ain't he, for his club, bro? They had to give Grealish a pen.
Did you hear the stat Nick just read to you about Bobby?
Yeah, something like that. Apparently, he hadn't scored in like near a year or something in the Saudi leagues or some shit. Hadn't contributed a goal in like ages.
And you're gonna send Nunez down there and think
Exactly.
he's gonna bag 50.
Look, this is what Savage is saying, bro. These men get treated like kings. They do, bro. Have you seen what's his face, man, that left Brentford, bro? He's pad, bro. Every day I see
Tony.
this man happy as shit, bro.
Ivan Toney.
Yeah, Ivan Toney. This man is happy as shit. He's just out there making bread, chilling, relaxing, playing football. And then he's like, yeah, I can just fly back on. Like his wage he was at Brentford on compared to the wage he's at in Saudi, bro.
You know what, bro? Saudi is like that special ed bus where you know they got snacks on the special ed bus.
You want to jump in, lads?
Sorry, you know what I mean? No, I'm saying Saudi's like that special ed bus, man, where the kids with the special helmets and that, they always got snacks on their bus. And if you're on just the regular bus, you're looking at that bus like, yo, now that bus keeps the snacks and the candy. Yeah, because it's to keep them men quiet over there. Them special needs men, bro. I'm telling you. Can't send them over there, man.
Nah, you up, bro. I don't know. What do you want to do then, Zuberi? Just have him in the squad then, just sitting around, or we got 7 years?
We'll let him go, but we can't let him go in that direction. It's just the direction, Ents. We can't send them down there, bro.
But no one's gonna offer us that kind of money. Like, we were debating the other day, right? Whether he's even worth 50 million. And I was like, no, we can get about that for him, if not more. You're like, nah, you ain't getting that for him. And now these men are saying 70 M's. And we're meant to turn that down. When I'm looking around going, raw, we can go and hijack the Cavascalia deal right now. We can go and hijack Mamouche if that's the guy we really want. We can add that to, an Isak money. Like, there's so much. Oshimen is out there. You can probably go on. There's so many avenues we can go once that money comes in. You know, FSG, bro, they'll give us that to go and spend because they don't want to spend their own money. So they'll be like, all right, you man just hold that. Go and spend your own money. Go and spend this money.
You know, man, I've made my case for Darwin. I'm not saying he should stay, but he shouldn't go to Saudi. That's the hill I'm dying on. Money is irrelevant. Saudi come with 100. Bro, we have to stand on morals, man. We don't think certain men should be in the Saudi league. And we need to uphold that, fam.
That's my only thing. I don't know, bro. Saudi Arabia, good money, but I said it myself. I'm like, what about his career? What does that do for him in the long run? That's the tricky part. If it was late 20s, you say, whatever. Make your money a couple of years, retire, on a pile of cash like Scrooge, dive into your coins and your notes, whatever. But at the age he's out, bro, still got a long way to go, man.
So what do we do then, man? Because the fan base, let's be honest, most of the fan base don't care about him. They don't care about his career. But obviously, we're having a conversation to see both sides, right? But they don't care. They want the man at the team. He doesn't offer anything. He's got 4 goals. He keeps missing his 2. He keeps speaking about how raw he is and he's not good enough and blah, blah, blah. A team comes up and says 70 M's. You're like, oh, my days. And now we're worrying about the moral side of it. Nah, man, sell this guy, man, and get him gone quickly. Now that's for the betterment of us. For us to sell him, bro.
Yo, we operate from a moral high ground as a business, right? I just don't want people to tarnish our legacy by saying the only reason we're making and shaking and baking is because Saudi's just overpaying for our players. Because that's already a thing. They've overpaid for Hendo, fam. Like, they overpaid for a few men. Bro, they gave us the opportunity to break even on Fabinho, where everyone said was done. Them paying above the price we paid for Nunez, and Nunez have never done anything to justify that price tag. Bro, Saudi's just basically pumping us up with money at this point. We're only operating off Saudi money at this point. So that's what I'm saying. Morally, from our club perspective, bro, it looks whack, bro. The only reason we're selling players is because Saudi's just overpaying for them. Like, think about who we've been doing business with lately. It's only them, man, bro. Them men are the only man giving us the big P's for Henderson, Fabinho. Now you're going to pay above market price for Nunez. Who else have we sold a player to, fam? For big money. It's just them, man, bro. At some point, we're going to be like, yo, fam, we're good off your money, bro. At some point, we have to say that.
Coutinho.
Nah, Barca Coutinho's like 7 years ago, at least.
But I'm saying, that was the last big one. Yeah,
but what I'm saying is, other than that, it's only Saudi League. Saudi League is on the verge of dropping 200 M's combined total just on Liverpool players. And it's players that we all said are done. How does that make sense, bro?
So does that mean our players aren't worthy of playing in other leagues around the world?
Bro, and we're getting market. Bro, nah, I feel like we're robbing the system. No wonder we might come up on charges. And I'm telling you, it's not a good look.
Nah, what are you thinking, Michael, bro? Big up, by the way. And big up on the 20K subscribers as well, bro.
Hey.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Ah, good. Yeah, let's just sell the donkey ASAP. There's no point. What are we doing here, people? I'm sorry. Like, we've given this guy 2.5 years. We've given him chances. And if there's ever a point to when you say, get rid of him, was the first game he played for Liverpool when he got the red card against Crystal Palace. As soon as that happened, adios. Because we've given this dude so many opportunities. He had an opportunity. All right, Jota's down injured this season. You have a new manager. Let's see what you can do. Flops. And I've seen him play for Uruguay. I watch every Uruguay game. I'm telling you right now, Uruguay fans are turning on him. Because they've seen Forlan, they've seen Cavani, they've seen Suarez. Now they're looking at the donkey and they're thinking to themselves, bro, this guy ain't good. Let's get some random dude from Montevideo and Nacional of Peñarol, because they know a striker when they see a striker, Uruguayans. And right now they're seeing Darwin and they're like, this guy needs a move. Now, you can say what you want. You go to Saudi, okay, maybe it doesn't help his career. At this point, he's got to do something. He has to get confidence for himself, not just for himself, but also for the Uruguay national team. If you go to Saudi, that's not the end of the world. It's an improving league. Yeah, okay, you could talk about moral high grounds, this and that. Why are we only selling players to Saudi? Do you think Chelsea care? Chelsea sold all their players to freaking Saudi Arabia. Barcelona, some other clubs have sold their players to Saudi. All right, Saudi got the bag. They're going to find another oil rig next week that's worth $3 billion at this point, and they'll buy another player. There's other examples of young players going to Saudi Arabia. The Spanish midfielder who went from Celta Vigo, Gabi Vega, he went to Saudi Arabia. He's doing pretty decently. Now, he's not involved in the Spanish national team, but that's his own choice at the moment. So, in my opinion, just sell him. What's the point here? Now, the problem is, are we actually going to spend the money, or is it going to go straight into the pockets of FSG and we're not going to see that money? And then they're going to go try and find some basketball team to purchase with LeBron James and go to Vegas and, spend the money at a strip club or something. Because that's my issue with this. We could sell Nunez, but what do we do with the money? We know this ends. We know this to all Liverpool fans. FSG ain't going to spend the money. So unless they can prove me wrong and a lot of Liverpool fans wrong, show it, please. I want us to spend money. Don't just spend money on some random dude from the Bundesliga 2 from Nuremberg, a Greek guy. Okay, he looks good on the comps. Right, great. I can give you a dude for 30 million, 40 million. If you really want the striker, go get Šeško from RB Leipzig. He's available right now.
As well.
RB Leipzig will happily sell to us. They've given us Konate. They've given us Soboslai. Or is there any moral high grounds there when we go pick players from RB Leipzig? No, because it's football nowadays. You just spend money to get to the top. So sell Nunez and move on. It's going to go down as one of the worst transfers of Liverpool history, but you know what? Sometimes that happens in football. Things don't work out.
Facts.
But we're worried about the moral high ground. I know Zuberi's picking up a stance and he's trying to add a bit of balance to our conversation because I think, all us three want him out to sell him now because that's good money.
Bro, the issue is in getting the guy out. You man are fixated on the out. Bro, it's the destination of the out, bro. All I'm saying is, bro, if we're going to sell a guy, the thing is, if we are going to sell the guy, as a club, I don't think we're going to sell him. So the offer coming in, yes, a lot of fans, you man, I'm with you, man, get him out of here, will jump at the first opportunity to get rid of him. But the club isn't selling him. Now, if we're as a fans are like, yo, I know we didn't plan on selling him, but don't make this opportunity pass, that's a different conversation. The club isn't trying to sell the guy. So now that an offers come in, yeah, all the fans are done with him. The Uruguay fans are like, cool. All done with him. I've been done with him. Season, by the way. I watched all of you, man, give him that second season, put it to the third. I told you, man, I've been done with that. So all I'm saying is the destination, yeah, nah, man, he's better than that. That's all I'm dying on. He's better than that.
But Zuberi.
And you might want to jump at the first opportunity that's out the window. Fine.
What were you going to say, Mike?
Bro, no one in Europe wants Darwin.
Yeah, but the problem is who's going to pay 70 M's in Europe? Do you think Milan have that cash? Inter don't got that cash. Barcelona ain't gonna pay
No,
that.
no.
Real
I'm
Madrid
not
ain't gonna do
debating,
that.
bro.
So
I'm not
the problem
debating
is
it.
there's no other
Bro.
destination in Europe to go to for Darwin. And if Saudi want Darwin, they're gonna get Darwin.
Bro, the debate, you're drawing kind of towards the end here. The debate isn't about the money. Bro, the club isn't strapped for cash. I don't know why you man have this notion that the club is strapped for cash and man is pocketing money. The club just operate different. The way the club operate, I'm telling you, we do care about what happens to players and their career. We as fans don't, but the club do. That's the point I'm trying to show to you, man. The club definitely operate on that. That's why we're not on no charges, bro. That's why we play to get that good team playing spirit award every fucking season. The club operates a lot different. It's not the way some fans want it to operate. We don't spend to get to the top. That's not the way the club moves. That's how other clubs do it. It's not how Liverpool move. It's not an indictment on the owners being cheap or none of that. Bro, they'll spend if they need to spend. Bro, but they don't need Saudi 70 mil to go and do any deal that you, man, are fixated on in your mind. And talking about, yeah, we can take that 70, add some change on top of it, and go Isak. Nah, bro, they don't operate that way. We just don't operate that way. So from a fan perspective, yeah, I hear all what your man's saying. I'm on all of what you man are saying. But, bro, I've been with this club way too long. If you're telling me you don't know how this club operates morally, then, bro, you're disconnected from the club. You're playing that FIFA thing. We don't treat players like expired meat in the supermarket. We just don't
Okay,
treat them that way.
but morals
Bro, why
aside,
do you
ZUBERI,
this
think?
is a
Why do you think
business.
Ox kept getting renewed deals? Ox never justified any of those deals. Never. But we cared about him as a player. That's what I'm trying to show you, man. The club morally don't move that way. And if the club say, yo, we're not selling the guy, they'll still turn down 100 off him, bro. Because that's just how the club operates. As fans, we're not going to rate it. I'm not going to rate it. But I'm not going to act there like, yo, nah, man, we're fucking up. Nah, I'm not doing none of that. I'm talking about pocketing money, bro. There's no need to. It's 70 M's, bro. It's not that deep. We dropped that on Sabazalai. In the same window, we got Gravenberch and McAllister and Endo. Like, it's, bro, the money's never been an issue. It's like, morally, they do care about these players. And I'm telling you, no one in Liverpool, not even Darwin, will want him to go to Saudi right now in his career.
Right now. So we'd rather keep him and just maybe hope he does something on the pitch if that's the
Bro,
case.
I'm
If
telling
someone
you, if
says
the
20
this is
mil,
a
we'll
deal
take him
for
for
the
20
summer,
mil.
not right now. It's a deal for the summer, not right now, bro. That's a summer deal. If they really want him, come back for him in the summer.
No, no, bro, it's madness. If a certain club comes in for him and says we'll give you 50 M's right now, and it's like some Spanish team in La Liga who's mid-table or whatever the shit, or let's say Sociedad say, all right, we'll give you Zubamendi, you give us Darwin 50 M's in a swap deal. Like, you take that shit.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Also, bro, we can sell Nunez and the striker we're going for. What if the club is like, yo, we're open to deals only in the summer? January is a tough window to grab, man, son. And man talking about, oh, Isak, bro, the money got to be stupid for Isak. I'm telling you, bro, clubs have the right in January to be like, no, I'm good off that. I got a season to finish. Clubs have that right. So you can come with any money, and that's why I keep saying the 70 mil doesn't mean anything. It's just money at the end of the day. As a club, Newcastle trying to get back to Champions League, bro, a club in the running can say, yo, nah, man, this man is pivotal to what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to break that up right now. And sometimes you can't put a price on that. That's why we have to wait for someone in the summer. So if they turn it down, I think it's fair to say, yo, come back in the summer. Come back in the
But
summer.
will they
Maybe
come
his
back?
stocks
Will they
rise up
come back?
before the end of the
Will they
season.
come back? Will they come
I don't
back?
know. I don't know, bro. But I'll tell
That's
you
a
right now,
gamble, though.
That's the
it's
question.
a
That's a gamble.
gamble,
It's high risk, high reward.
bro.
Yeah.
If we get rid of Nunez, who can we 100% certain we'll grab right now as a striker?
But he's not
Because
giving us
we
a
don't know.
reason to keep
We're
him at
not
the
in those
moment.
dealings, so we don't know who's gonna be able to leave in this January window and the price for them to leave. And we also don't know if they're gonna come to Liverpool and hit the ground running. Bro, we're sitting at the top of everything. I think we just finished the season with who we got. And then in the summer, whoever you want out, I'm with you. Get rid of all of them. But right now, bro, at the top of things, he ain't did shit. What if he steps it up at the end of the season? then his stocks goes back up.
Yeah, it's a big if though. That's the thing. It's
It is a
risk.
big
You
if,
take
but
the
bro,
chance now.
bro, the way he's moving was still at the top of everything. Think about that.
I just don't see him as a pivotal figure. Like Darwin doesn't come off the bench and I think, oh
Yeah,
yes,
he ain't
Darwin,
a
give me a winner.
pivotal figure, fam, but we're still at the top of the league.
But it's not because of Darwin.
Exactly.
Nah, they've been at that.
It's not
It's
because
not
of
because of
Darwin.
him.
You can't turn this money down, Zuberi, bro. Regardless of a couple of the guys are saying in the chat that he's look the contract that they're shouting about is around 400K a week. I can't see him turning that down. If that's the kind of money that they're offering him, you can't turn that kind of money down, bro. Like you can go there. As I said, Milinkovic Savage is there, Malcolm is there. That's the only recognizable
Mitrovic.
ball. That's Mitrovic is there. So you can go there.
I wanna
and
apologize,
score
man.
some goals for 2 years and earn some millions and then move back to Europe, bro.
And listen, I wanna apologize, because what I'm saying isn't necessarily wrong, and it's not like defending the club, but like I just understand how Liverpool do business. And I can see them doing that. And then at the end of the day, we'll just accept it and call it what it is and move on, right? Whether we sell him or not sell him or keep him to the end of the season. Then in the summer, he moves. But, bro, just now I'm trying to defend and justify the guy, bro. Nah, that shit was jokes to me, bro. I'm going to be laughing all day about how I tried to justify Liverpool keeping Darwin, bro. It's mad.
4 goals.
Yeah, it's mad still, bro. It's none of those goals, game-winning goals in that, bro. You know those game winners where we're like, yo, now he needed that goal to win. Or them 4 goals are just some goals and some random 3-0
Have we
winning.
spent the 85 million now on him? Is it now sealed like we've spent that money now? Or is it he has to win the Champions League? What was in it why we had to pay 85? Because regardless, we paid a lot of money for him and the output. I justified his last year because I felt his output was really good. But obviously this year, I can't defend it. It's 4 goals, bro. I can't defend it. I can't find. There's no wiggle room. There's no. There's nothing.
Bro, do you know when Darwin scored his last goal last season in the Premier League? The winner against Nottingham Forest.
Oh, so he's needed in this game then? Oh, he's suspended.
Last year, when we had 7 first-team players out. That was the last time he scored a goal last season in the Premier League, bro. That's crazy. The last goal he scored last season in the Premier League. That's mad. And he's not playing in this game because he's suspended.
Yeah.
And we can't be turning down 70 million then, bro. There's no chance of that. There's no. And it is crazy because Fabrizio is saying, there is something there. But I don't know what kind of conversation. Is it just Arne Slot, does he trust him to go like, no, I want to keep him to the end of the season? But I'm like, all right, but 4 goals though, big man. Like 70 million is 70 million. There might be a target where you thought you couldn't get. Now you can get.
Let's be honest, Ends. If Arne Slot trusted Nunez, he wouldn't play Diaz at the false 9.
Ooh.
It's facts. Sorry.
And everyone gets silent.
Everybody gets silent. Drop the mic.
Ends. That's a dagger. That ends like this. Stick and twist.
Trust me, Ends. I wanted the guy to work at Liverpool. I gave him a chance. I knew when I saw him at Benfica, I knew this was a risky transfer. We only did it because of hype and what he did against Liverpool in the Champions League. I knew it was a risk. But I said, all right, you know what? Fair enough. Liverpool have done this before. We get these transfers sometimes right. Sometimes we get them wrong like Keita. But, I mean, last season, he gets the GA. But if you watched every Liverpool game, you knew this guy should have had at least 30 goals last season with the amount of chances he had. I mean, do we need to go back to the Europa League performances? I mean, he missed some horrific chances there. So, look, the guy is sometimes in football. You're in a certain situation. It doesn't work out. Go to a new club and you'll flourish there. Sometimes it's just new environment brings the best out of a player. And maybe that's what Darwin needs. He needs the shisha and some tea.
Nah. My brother-in-law, man. My brother-in-law's Uruguayan. Says the same thing. He goes, Darwin is no Suarez. He's no Cavani. We don't look at him that way. When he puts on a Uruguayan jersey, he plays for Liverpool. He doesn't do much. Finishing's his problem. Cool. But that's just it. He's a striker. If his finishing and his conversion rate's a problem, there you go, Uruguay. If his conversion rate's a problem, that's why we have the issue. It's not him overall. Yeah, does good shit, but you're not bagging the goals, brother. You're there to bag the goals. You ain't bagging the goals.
Raw. Okay, Carl. Big up Carl for the super chat as well, man. Man says ZUBERI speaking facts. Maybe he's a donkey, but he's well liked at the club by the players. You're messing with the chemistry. What do you guys think in the chat about that, guys? Mike, Nick, what do you guys think about that as well? Because
I'll say my bit because I'm going to head off. It's 7 past 11, and my team is playing at the moment that I support here in Australia, and they're absolute donkeys themselves, fucking drawing 1-0 to the team coming last.
Which team?
Western Sydney Wanderers.
Ah, okay, nice.
Western Sydney, yeah. Oddly enough, we got one Mata playing for us. There you go. Bro, the chemistry thing, but it's like when Darwin comes on the pitch, not a whole lot changes. Like I said, when Salah's not there, you can tell there's an absence. When Darwin's not there, there's no real absence. That's the thing. That's how I gauge a play, how important he is. We've seen the last 3 games, no Soboslai. We've had a massive issue in the midfield. Soboslai comes back, okay, it's Accrington Stanley, but automatically you see there's a change. There's a whole new dynamic. There's shit happening in the midfield from shit that we missed the last few games before that. So when Darwin's on the pitch, there's no real change. Like, all right, Darwin's there. Maybe he might do something for us. When Jota's not there, there's an absence. When Gakpo's not there, the left wing, there's a bit of an absence. That's my thing there. There's not much happening in terms of a difference. But fuck me, if he comes off the bench and he bags a winning goal for us, cool. Thank you very much. I mean, look at Divock Origi as well. He was on the bench, scored winning goals for us. I mean, that guy actually earned his stripes. Darwin, 2 goals against Newcastle to win us that game, a brace against United, a last-minute winner against fucking Nottingham Forest last season. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm thinking about, bro. That's what I can remember, that big Darwin moments. But anyways, I'm out. Big ups, like the stream.
I'm trying to think. Sorry,
Big game tomorrow. Big game in the morning for me. Watching this game, or listening to this game rather, if any authorities are paying attention. Listening to the game, driving to work. So big up to Ends. Big up Mike, and big up to the chat. Like the stream, support football with Ends. Man is going places. I'm out of here. Up the Reds. And Operation Lumberjack. Let's fucking go. Pop this forest down. Peace out.
Peace. I've tagged Nick's channel as well and Mike's channel in the title, so it's easy. It comes up in blue. You guys can check it out. I've pinned the link. I say for the stream if you guys want to jump in and chop it up as well, man. Because I need the fans to tell us how they feel, man. Because yeah, that's crazy, bro. I can't, for a player that most people want out the football club, to make excuses and say, nah, we have to worry about, where he's going and the morality of the football club and we have morals. And I'm like, but 70 million is 70 million, like, bro.
I mean, Ends, do you think we had morals when we send Fabinho and Henderson to Saudi?
Nah, that wasn't a problem.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's Nunez is a problem. So I don't get it, to be honest. We're just making excuses.
70 M's though, you can't. Nah, bro. There's no way they're gonna tell me they're turning that down.
Nah, I just don't. I think what they're thinking is, what do they do? Because they probably weren't expecting this offer in January. They're probably expecting it in the summer, and they're like, okay, we can strategically plan for that. But in the winter, nobody was thinking this. You would have taken 50 M's ends for Darwin. In the winter, you would have taken 50 M's. To get 70, I looked at that and I was like, okay, maybe it's some fake transfer, somebody trying to be some Twitter transfer guy. But then Fabrizio said, no, there's some interest. I was like, oh no, shit, get him out. I'll pay for his ticket. I'll go to Saudi Arabia. I'll welcome him to the country and do all that sort of stuff. Because look, Darwin, you had your opportunities, guy. You had your opportunities and it failed. Same as Andy Carroll. He had his opportunities at Liverpool. It failed. Did anybody have moral high grounds when Andy Carroll left? No. But we all knew he just didn't work out at Liverpool. He went to other clubs. He did his thing. Same thing with Darwin. I can guarantee you this Ends. The next club he goes to, or if he comes back to Europe, he will cook at the next club. I can guarantee it. He just needs a new environment to get his career going.
Yeah, just go to somewhere where that it's going to be about you. You're going to be possibly the main guy. Yeah. Big up, bro. Thanks for joining, man. I don't know. What's your take? What's your take on this, bro?
When I first saw it, I couldn't believe my eyes because I'm like, 70 for this guy. What, 3 goals in 25 games and getting 70. Signed it yesterday. And then declining it, you see me, the only reason I could see declining is Edwards must be playing chicken. He really thinks that he can get, either we make up what we bought him for, because I don't think we paid the full 85 yet because we haven't won the Prem or the Champions League. But I think he wants to make up everything that we paid for. And I think he's playing games at the stage. But I don't think it's the right option to play games with this guy specifically because I don't think there's going to be many offers at this level. So if I was them, I'd bin him straight, bin him. And people saying, who do we get to replace him? If you can score more than 3 goals in 25 games, you're already better than Darwin Nunez. So I don't think it's really that difficult. I've been seeing Semenyo, people like that. Already, that's better.
Raw.
And did you just see that Zubimendi is going to Arsenal?
I'm looking, bro.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
he's going to
looking
end of
now.
the season, not now, but end of the season.
Yeah,
just
I'm
get more
looking.
defensive players. Arteta just wants 1-0s, 1-0s, 1-0s. It's all they want.
But you can't. You need goal scorers, bro.
Nah, it's okay. Zubimendi will play striker. It's okay. False 9. They'll see how it goes there.
There's no way that.
No
exclusive
ways.
Land at the end of the season details. And I've seen a few people speaking about it. I don't know. I don't see
That's
it.
not what they need. But heck, go for it, Arsenal.
Big up G.
Yo, big up, man. Big up, Mike.
Zubimendi. G, man, we're talking about, our favorite striker, bro. Our number 9. The man with the golden touch, Darwin Nunez. Obviously, yesterday when we was doing the stream, I did see people speaking about it in the chat, but there was nothing there. But this morning, I saw Fabrizio confirm it, bro. So now there's conversation there. 70 M's is what they're offering. The chat's been saying, a couple of the guys in the chat saying 400k a week. But apparently Liverpool are turning that down, bro. We don't, you know what I mean? We value him either higher or we think the player has a future at the football club. There's 2 ways to look at it. What's your thoughts, bro?
Well, if they think he's got a future, then they think he's got a future, isn't it? Like, I can't even. What can I say at this point? You know what I mean? It's just they've clearly got a plan, or it might just be a money thing. Maybe if they offer more money, potentially 75, 80, maybe they might say, yeah, fuck it. You know what? We can get our money back at least, so we're not losing out on a deal like this because of his age and stuff like that. They might think, let's try and maximize the best deal possible for someone like him. But I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know, man. Yeah, if we don't want to sell him, then we don't want to sell him, in it. Like I honestly, I couldn't even tell you what we can say on that whole thing. We all know nobody wants him here. We want him to go. Fairs, all right, cool. But the reality is we're not in charge of that. So we gotta just wait for these guys to decide on, what it is they want to do. Maybe it's the middle of a title race. Maybe they're thinking we're in the middle of something. We need another player to leave, and then we might not bring anybody else in, or we might not be able to fill that vacant spot in the squad. I don't know, man. Like I say, let's just wait and see what happens, and take it from there, man. Take it from there.
What do you think of this one? Big up to Beer for the super chat. Man's on his journey at the moment. Nunez is the new Salah. Failed at a big club and became the world best. We will regret this. And he put "will" in capital letters as well.
I mean, that's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. Man can't say no. I mean, no one looked at Salah and thought this guy was going to be the dog's bollocks when he left Chelsea, because it was, you left a big club to go to another club. Did well there, obviously, but you failed at a big club, really and truly. I mean, whether you didn't get the chances, doesn't really matter. You failed. So now it's about how do you move on from that, and hopefully, let's keep it a buck. Nunez is Nunez, but the reality is, I'm not trying to see you go down into the gutter and whatnot, because then that would look bad on our team. I mean, that we had this player on our books. Do you know what I mean? Go away somewhere, build up your career again, and do your thing somewhere else, and then at least then that way you can at least walk away from this and say, you know what, at the end of your time at football, I had a good career. Do you know what I mean? I won this, I did that, and, etc., etc. I was a part of this team, I was a part of that team, I scored goals in this league, in that league, and, it just looks better for you when you finish, your footballing career, rather than always being known as, oh yeah, you was just a Liverpool flop, and, all of that kind of stuff. It's not nice for him. You know what I mean?
Big up, Lennon. Thanks for joining as well, man. We're just discussing, I'm sure you've been watching.
Yeah,
We're
I've been
discussing
watching
Darwin
you
Nunez. 70 M's we're turning down because I don't know. Maybe you can tell me why.
G, man. Look at me. Look at G.
I'm just trying to read the news. I'm trying to see where this news has come out. Like.
Guys, I like watching your program. 3 of you, including J as well. G, everybody. And, this football club is a joke. this football club is a joke. I'm telling you. In the summer, if anybody, even before even this winter transfer, you understand? If anybody say Nunez 40 million, I'm telling you, we will grab it and run away. You know one thing, see, I've been saying about Edward. G will also testify. This man is too greedy. Doc, you want 40 million. No, you are a coach yourself, ends. If you have who will you sell him to at 40 million? That's your price tag.
That's a lot of money still, bro. He hasn't really done anything yet.
No, he hasn't done anything.
No.
This man is, you see the way Mike Edward is operating, he thinks he's in 2017, 2018, 2019. He didn't know there are other clubs who are using data. That time he was number one in data analysis. But now Brighton is there. Aston Villa is there. Every other team are using it. If they give you 70, oh my, I told my wife this morning, I won't drop the phone. Please, this is the account number. Wire it now. As long as I'm telling you. Because we pay 64 to rise to 85 if we win Champions League and Premier League. But we haven't won both. So it's still at 64 at the same time. Just take your money and go. The only thing I can see that will not make him agree that they want to sell him for 70 this January is if we don't find somebody we are bringing in, because maybe we'll think of injury to the forward as well. You understand me? But if you look at the tweet of one of the, I think I sent, not Florian Plettenberg, the other guy, what is his name? Oh, I try to remember. I actually send it in the, if you check the this thing you see there, they are looking at another young striker from Nürnberg in Germany.
Yeah, the Greek, the
19 the Greek guy. They actually send our scout to get it over the line. Maybe what Edward is thinking, if he can get that over the line, I think they say it's 20 or 25 million.
Yeah.
He will accept 70. But he wants 75, but Saudi says 70. What is the difference? 5 million. It's nothing. If all of us always bragging every day, we are a rich club, we are very rich, we are the rich. If you are rich, then what is 5 million? Come on, forget it. Take 70 and just thank God and just clap your hand and go home. You know? So ZUBERI said we should waste his summer, right? What of summer if this opportunity don't come again?
Do you think we should do you think we should get this young Greek guy in then and then just
it's not about us, we fans. That is why we watch content creators like you and G and everyone like that, and Kopish and everyone, Redman TV. We watch several, everybody, what we want. Is that what the club want? That's why I always like to listen to you and G and all that. We can want somebody and the club don't want them, so what are you going to do? It doesn't matter who we want. We can list hundreds of strikers and midfielders. They didn't tell us there's nobody like Sumedi. I told somebody yesterday at work. I said, I don't pray for anybody to die. What if Sumedi died? So we're going to bring him from where we bury him. Say we have to wake him up to come to life to play for us. It's all nonsense. We are not a serious football club. And the only thing I'm praying this season is because of these 5 players. Because there is a tag, say, they only win one Premier League. Salah, Alisson, Van Dijk, Robinson, and Trent. That's why I'm praying. Whatever happens, God just help. We can win so that they can live. Even if they don't give the contract, I don't mind. I don't mind. We are not we're a football club who will win now. If we win this year, I will expect another one, maybe 5-10 years. That's Liverpool for you. We all know we are not a owner. We don't have a owner who win consistently. So if they are giving you 70, oh my God, Jesus Christ. In short, you should be thanking God every day. You pay 64. Just collect your 70 and say, thank God. This is the account number now. Wire the money. Please, 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 please. As long as, except if Nunez don't agree. But Nunez will not agree. The guy from Uruguay, 400,000 a week, put it in their currency. The guy will be a billionaire in South America. He's going fast. Anyway.
It's so bizarre, though.
It's so bizarre. Except I believe it's genuine. You understand what I mean?
Why would we? I don't even understand. Like,
No,
That's
get
why I
it.
don't believe it. That's why I don't believe that there was no.
Maybe it's
I don't
not
think there was
true.
a bid.
Maybe they just PR of
Yeah, I
Liverpool
don't
as
think there was a
usual.
bid.
But then, so why is Fabrizio saying there's genuine? It is genuine then. He actually
No, he's
said-
saying there's genuine
He
interest.
said,
I
yeah,
don't
he
think
said
there is
there's a
genuine.
bid. Yeah, I don't think that there was actually a bid of 70
You
million.
know, ends.
But-
No, if you notice the trend of our PR in this football club, right? It doesn't matter what all you guys content creators say. You'll be good, you'll be wonderful. They will tell us we have interest. Interest doesn't matter. You can have interest in so many people. Interest doesn't make any difference. Do you want to buy a player? Oh, I have interest. I have interest. Look at the guy from Napoli or Inter, wherever it is. Everybody is going crazy. They say, "Oh, we are going to buy him. He will replace Salah." I say, where did you have money to buy?
He's not all that, to be honest.
Where do you have the money? We don't have money. We're a poor club. We should know our level. Stop comparing yourself to when PSG say they want to buy somebody and Liverpool say they are going there. You can't compete with them. They have the money. Forget all you see. I look at myself now. I've settled within me. People can say I'm looking down on myself as a Liverpool fan. Our history make us a big club, and I turn to what G was saying. 2 or 3 weeks ago as well. We're a big club by history and maybe by fans and what we have won. But if you look at the past 10 years, we're not a bigger club. What do you
We won the Champions League
14
and the Premier
years.
League.
Yes, in 14 years of FSG as a owner. 14 years. If you have a business and you are the owner of that business that you bought for 350 million and you didn't put your dime cents or £1 after that 350 million and it's worth 4-5 billion now. So what have they won? They won only one Champions League and one Premier League in 14 years. So that's a good return. No, to them, yes.
Okay, is that them though, or is that the manager that had the team and the players that played in the club?
Who
Yeah,
cares?
I mean,
Who cares? Am I not
You
working?
can't blame them for that.
I mean, to be honest, like I don't understand why Liverpool fans act like if we spent more, we would have won more. Sometimes we have to give
it's
like
not about,
97 points is a good season, 93 points is a good season, 2 Champions League finals. Sometimes you just get outplayed, bro.
That's good.
Sometimes it's not a thing of FSG didn't spend. Teams are just better than us.
No, it's not about spending. We are talking about facts. We are not saying whether they spend more or they don't spend more. We are saying their record in 40 years as a owner, they won 1 Premier League and 1 Champions League. You can't change that. It doesn't matter. You have 97 points. Look at Jose Mourinho. Your 97 points of 2018 and 19. You understand what I mean? Huh? And the person who is 17 in the league, what's the difference? You only get Champions League money, and that's good for the owner. It doesn't make any difference. You came second, you came third. Okay, you go to Olympic, 3 medals: gold, silver, and bronze. If you come out with any of 3, you are a failure. That's fact. But them, they are not a failure because they are business people. We should understand that every Liverpool one. Let us settle that. All these our content creators say, "Oh, we are a bigger club. We are the biggest. We will compete with Real Madrid." You can't compete with Real Madrid. Come and go sit down. Because the man is Real Madrid, Perez, he wants to win at all cost. We want to maintain levels. That's a fact.
The two are not comparable. Put Man City in La Liga, they sweep it every year. Every year.
Yeah. So let's okay. Is it reasonable that Nunez will bought for 64 million and somebody say you want to pay 70 million and you say you are rejecting it? And meanwhile, you don't play him. The new manager don't play this guy. I don't even hate him. The new manager don't play him. You don't fancy him. He put him on the bench. No, that's fact. Since this man, how many times has he played Nunez? He don't fancy him. Even the man who defend. Okay, the person we are on his content creator channel now, which is saying he defend him more than us. He can testify. The new man, they don't fancy him. So why should the guy be sitting on the bench? Let him go for 70 million, man. It's all nonsense. Waiting for summer. Summer, what are somebody to buy? What happened?
Did also actually get Zubemendy?
No,
which Zubemendy, where you don't have money. Okay, let's go to a story of Zubemendy. Let's listen. We go there. Did we not? Okay, Szoboszlai, he has release clause, isn't he?
Yeah. Release
clause are pay in cash. You don't say you pay in 4 installments.
Zubemendy said yes. Then he changed his mind.
Okay, no. It's PR. He say yes. Okay, when Szoboszlai say yes, what do we do? Club and the people that are there with the owner and CEO, Billy Hogan, they go and take a loan and pay the 60 million cash. And the guy come from Germany. Okay, when they told us 60 million euro, which is 50 million pounds, what do? You go there, Edward, you give them 50 million, pounds, and the guy comes to Liverpool. Don't say, I want to pay in 4 times, in 3 times. It's a release clause. It's all nonsense PR. Forget it. I'm just sorry for Nunez telling you 70 million. You say you are rejecting it. Stupid Richard Edwood and the other guys call himself new CEO.
Look, and in my opinion, this whole thing with Kvaratskhelia and Nunez, why are is our movement in the transfer window happening in the attack? Look at the left back. We need a midfielder. Why are we buying?
PR? It's Liverpool PR. Most of those are not genuine. That's why I don't watch when people are saying it's PR. They just, do you know what they are doing? They were doing all those things so that we can just look at how they handle Trent case. Oh, he wants to go. And I told my wife, you know, I said to my wife, I said, they want to use us so that we fans will quiet about transfer in January. They will use the whole of Trent stuff. He's going to Real Madrid. He's not playing very well now. He's all PR. I will not be surprised if you don't buy any player in January.
They're saying that they could come back in again for him, but they might bid around 85 million.
Let's wait.
85 million. That's what I'm reading now. They're saying they could come back in for 85 million.
Okay. Did you remember Billy Hogan?
Yeah.
100 million for Caicedo without talking to the manager, without talking to younger club. Has it ever happened in history that you bid for a player, the manager will not speak with that player? And that is a culture of our football club. There is nobody that younger club bought without talking to them. He bid 100 million. And everybody was going crazy. Oh, Caicedo is coming. He's the best. Is this? Who's Caicedo is coming? This all PR, man. Forget about it. I'm just sorry for the man. Honestly, no, he's not playing, and you don't want to sell it. What will he be doing in your Liverpool Football Club? Sitting on the bench, doing nothing, not playing. Whether you like it, you don't like it, doesn't make any difference. If you say it's not good for you, it's not there are players who are not good for a particular coach or a particular club. They go to another place and they shine. And
what do we do about Semenyo then? I want to get G's opinion on this one because I really like the player, bro. I think he's good, and I remember saying, bro, he just makes football look easy, bro. But I was looking online, obviously, as ZUBERI likes to say, testing the temperature of the fan base, and I was just seeing people like, nah, he's dead food, he's not good enough. We should be going out there to get better players, and I to an extent, I understand. But Semenyo ain't a dead football player, bro. He's a good football player. And he already plays in the Premier League. Can play across the front three. So you can utilize that wherever you see best. And then there's obviously... Go on, bro.
No. Sorry, go on, finish. Sorry.
No, but we're looking to use Ben Doak. Apparently we're using Ben Doak as a part of the deal to get him. What do you make of it, bro?
I like him. I think he's good. He doesn't improve us. He's probably of the same level of the attackers that we've already got. Yeah, he's just one of those players, isn't it? Like, he's not a needle mover. He's all right. He would be like just another player that you've got, and you're like, oh yeah, you got Semenyo, yeah. Like, he's just another kind of player. He's not that good, in my personal opinion. I like him. I think he could come in, but I almost do feel like I don't see the point in swapping a Ben Doak for a Semenyo like that. I don't know what the benefit of that realistically would be. I feel like, shouldn't you be aiming a little higher than that? If you're trying to get in someone if you're trying to swap Ben Doak, you might as well just keep him. Because I don't see that like Semenyo is not like in the realms of like a Vinicius or these type of people where you're like, oh, okay, he's on that kind of level. Like, we have to get this type of, this type of guy in. But I do think that
make me laugh, Vinicius Junior.
But not even about Semenyo it's not even Semenyo doesn't have a body of work.
We can never sign anybody.
He's got a body of work. But the reality is it that much better than what we already have, for example? And then if he does come in, do you see? And by the way, he could come in, and do a madness. He could do a Salah. We have no idea. I'm not trying to say
like a Mane as well.
Yeah, he could do like a Mane. Like, we have no idea. But let's just say, just based off of everything we've seen of him right now, do you look at this player and say, like, we was talking the other day about Kvaratskhelia. Like, some signings, it's not even necessarily about how good that they probably will come. it's sometimes just more about the statement of intent that you show towards the fans, but also your peers in terms of other teams, other clubs. So when teams go out and get certain players, sometimes it almost like people look at you, and I'm not saying it matters. It might matter a little bit, but in the general scheme, a grand scheme of things, it probably doesn't matter that much. When I look at like a Semenyo, I feel like people, when we look at players like this, it reminds me of when we just before Salah came to the football club, and then we signed like Mane and stuff. It reminds me of that period, and I'm like, yeah, but you're not there anymore. So when people try to say, oh yeah, like he could be like, look at Mane when he was at Southampton, look at Robertson when he was at Hull, I'm like, yeah, we were shit. So those kind of players were the only kind of players you could get anyway. We weren't in for the players that Chelsea were in for, that Man City, Manchester United, you know, we weren't in for those kind of players because we weren't good enough. We're not. I thought that we were higher than that now. So if we're higher than that, surely the level of player that you're trying to now get has to almost be of another notch. Otherwise, you end up in the same position where it's like you've got decent players. None of these players are shit, but you've got like decent players, but they're like, yeah, he's okay. Let's give him 3 years. Oh, he's okay. Give him a couple years. Like, I thought we was at a stage now where the players that you're buying in, unless they're like some wonder kid, the players that you're getting in, come on, bro. Like these are got to be guys that are coming in. That's it, straight away. He's coming into the starting lineup. He has to come into the starting lineup to, you know, to potentially, you know, improve the squad. Not just, yeah, it's just another squad player and he's gonna fight for his place. Fight for his place. We've got enough of those players. I don't need another player who's fighting for his place. I need someone who's taking that position out, whether it's left wing, right wing, striker, left back, right back, midfield. I don't care about the position. Just go out and you go and get that type of player who's going to do that. And Semenyo, unfortunately for me, is not that player that I'm like, oh, yeah, he come. Where does he play? Everyone's telling me, you just said he plays across the front three. So that immediately, that tells me, so he's got no position then. So we're just going to try and see, can he play left wing? Can he play in the 10? Can he play on the right? Is he going to come on for Salah sometimes? Bro, come on, man. We've got enough of these kind of players, man. Just go out and get them. That's why I don't care about these transfer stuff, because I'm like, when I see Liverpool doing something serious, I'll take interest. Until then, this is just all bullshit, bro. Like,
exactly.
I don't care about these guys.
Thank you, man. It's really bullshit.
Lads, I'm gonna let you guys go. Me and G will wrap up because we're gonna finish in a minute. But big up, man. I appreciate you guys jumping in, though.
Thank you, man.
No problem, man. Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
Big up, guys, man. Big up.
Yeah, nice. Crazy. Where's Carl's one gone? I know it's January, but there's always a trend whenever we're about to play a Premier League or Champions League game, there's a link or a bid. Something is weird for the past month. So every time we go and play a game, there's always a bid or a link. So Trent one was the one recently. Again, and that was before the United game. And Trent decided to throw up a mad stinker. But to be fair, Darwin ain't playing, so there's no room for a stinker to happen. Do you know what I mean? He's not playing, so this bid ain't gonna rattle anyone. They're not gonna rattle anyone. But big up for the super chat as well, though, bro.
Big up.
I'm looking at I see you guys talking about the ZUBERI stuff, man. I'm looking, bro. There's no like concrete. I think it's just a newspaper outlet saying that they're gonna sign him, but I don't see anything to say that. And I see man, there's this in. He's this now Eurofoot breaking Arsenal set to sign ZUBERI from Real Sociedad at the end of the season. I swear that Sammy guy said that he mentioned that before. No one signed him. No, bro. Arsenal.
All I say to Arsenal fans on that is, I see the thing from my man. All I say is just be easy. You see this transfer stuff. You'll think one morning that you're signing this player, then in 2 days' time, when you see that the guy signed a new deal, now you look like an idiot. So just wait until you see confirmation from Fabrizio or like a Ornstein dagger or whatever. But right now, yeah, I see Matt, I see you, bro. I see man said, pass me the Zubi in there. I said, boy, we were singing the same songs in the summer, you know? You know what I mean? And then he didn't end up coming in, so you got to wait on that one.
Though, but why? What? Like, got Partey Rice? Is it to replace Rice? Because he's been sitting on the bench for Partey, bro.
No. Rice has been injured, so but he.
No, he's been on a bet. Nah, G, we ain't doing that, bro. I've been keeping a keen eye, blood.
No, he's been like, as in he's not fit. That's why he's not starting. He's not started.
He recovered from the toe injury months ago, blood. Like,
he's being disingenuous to Rice, bro. He's not been fit, bro. I promise you, he's not been fit.
Okay, we give him
but
that.
I think it's more. It's not for. It won't be for him. Like, bro, they just spent 100 and they're not letting that brother go anytime soon. I think it's for Partey. I think it'll be for Partey still. Obviously, yeah, I mean, all of that outside stuff that I don't want to talk about, but yeah.
I hear it. Well, Partey's been performing though. I'm still looking. It's the one guy that's mentioned it, and I see Matt as well from back of the net. This man is excited. He's tagging months in a tweet about Pastor Zubi. You see them.
That's what I'm saying. I said, just chill for it. Listen, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna let everyone say what they want to say, but I'm going to laugh when we get to the point where it's like he doesn't sign or he goes somewhere else. For example, like we have no idea. This is Zubimendi, brother. He seemed like he's willing to just change his mind at the last minute anyway. So
yeah, he's mad emotional, isn't he, bro? Just randomly just decide. I see AGT said, "Nah, defensive mid FC." You know, nah, it's true, bro. They don't need that. They need a striker, bro. And why would they push it for the summer? They need a player now, would they? Wouldn't you say they need players in now?
Maybe not in midfield. Like midfield wouldn't be the area I'd be looking at for them. It's like you said, isn't it? Like strike, bro. Like go out. But like I said, big up Ozzy. I was talking about it yesterday. If I told you right now, me and you was having a serious chat, and I said to you right now, pick 5 strikers in the world right now, like bad boy strikers, I reckon you'd struggle after about 3. And then now you're picking.
There's only 3, bro.
So yeah, I'm saying, like, me and Ozzy was sitting there for time, yeah. And when we was trying to go through strikers, he was like, "Oh, name like a realistic one that you think Liverpool would like sign in an ideal world." But I was like, I don't know any. Like Isak, and even that, do I call that realistic? Like the guy's gonna be like 100 and whatever million. Like outside of Kane, Haaland, Isak, you're now we're like, yeah, maybe Gyökeres and. Bro, Arsenal are pissed because I don't think that there's bare strikers out there for them to go and sign. So maybe more DMs is better.
We playing as well, man. The league that we playing, and that's what I was saying, bro. I think we just need to raid our own league sometimes, bro. Because
I hear it. I hear it.
Because there's players out there you can go and buy it, and we don't know if they could potentially come in and do well. But if you come in and you don't hit the ground running, you're not playing against teams that want to play football. Some teams just sit in the low block. And then the media outlets and the fan bases in this country now is so toxic, them players will just struggle, bro. Especially if you're a social media type of person as well, where you actually check and see what's going on. You see, bro, you miss any sitters, bro. You're dead food, you're waste of money, like you're just getting called bare names, bro. That's why I think just raid our own league. Then we know there's players guaranteed that's played in this league and know what it's about. And then utilize them. That's why, look, Isak is one of them. I think he's had a good purple patch. In the last couple of months. Last season is last season, but we're talking about this season. First couple of months, this man was non-existent. Yes, he did pick up an injury trying to do some mad curve turn in the box, for Newcastle. That's how he got injured. But he was back and he weren't scoring goals. But now he's on a good little run. He's on a good run, and that's where the numbers have kind of come from. So yeah, he's definitely in the Premier. You can go and look. But other than that, man, there's players there we can easily go and just snatch up, bro. And then they know what it is and how it is to play in the Premier League. They played against low blocks, open, all sorts of football. So going to get this foreign entity and think, yeah, he's got that exotic name, bring him in. Like Gyökeres is doing well, bro. He was in the Championship, couldn't score a goal.
Gyökeres is such a weird. I'd rather just leave that one. Like, or you know what? Someone else can try and get him. You let me see what he does over there. Maybe I'll start to. And I don't want to be disrespectful because he scored bare goals. Like, and I'm not gonna say that that's not a good thing because obviously it's a good thing for you to score the amount of goals that he has got. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'll be real. I know it makes it seem like I'm an old man. I get it, but you, man, don't know the strikers that man had back in the day, bro. Like, you're talking about. I could go through a list of 20 strikers. Heck, En's even done a show, the ranking show, talking about strikers. Guys, make sure you go back and watch that. Go and look at some of those strikers, yeah. And I promise you, they weren't even top 10 strikers at that period of time. Some of them weren't even in the top 10. like because there were just so many good ones that you can't fit this guy in because there's already 10 better ones, for example, than these kind of guys. Now, bro, we are struggling, and obviously it's worse because we're Liverpool. So because we're a good team and we're like one of the top teams, it's difficult to try and say, oh yeah, like if we was maybe Tottenham must be looking at players like João Pedro and excuse me, Cunha, and that must think, bro, if we get this guy, he would cook. Or not even them, they might look at a Gyökeres, for example, and say, bro, he's got 60 odd goals in however many games and blah blah blah. And that's great because that's Tottenham. And you can kind of be like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. Solanke is an example. Like, he's not a great striker. He's okay, like kind of thing. So you can get those kind of guys. Remember, we're looking for like the top echelons of players. There's not that many, man. It's mad. Not that many.
I'm looking at the tweet from Orenstein. He said Arsenal pushing the deal to sign Zubimendi. This is what he said not the year before. Yeah, the year before. And then he turned them down, turned down United, turned down Barca. And last season we went for him close and then turned us down. But he's saying it's from the Athletic and also from that Sammy brother. But yeah, apparently they're working on the deal as well. Mm-hmm. They're trying to reignite their long-term pursuit of the player. That's what he says.
Arsenal, you guys, you're gonna be upset, man. I can feel it already. You're gonna be upset, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, we didn't want him anyway. Oh, he's a prick." You're gonna do the same things that we did as a fan base. I know. I can see it, Matt. I know if you're watching this, Matt, or if you see this on the replay, bro, you're gonna be upset. Then you're gonna do the, you know what? We don't even have space for him. All right, cool.
But that's the key thing. Where is the space, bro?
Yeah, and listen,
because you got Moreno, you got Partey, you got Declan Rice. You want to add Zubimendi. Martin Odegaard is your captain, so he plays regardless. So that means there's only 2 more space for 4 midfielders, bro.
Maybe they go with Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard midfield. That's the way I would see it. Is they would go with something like that, and then at least you have your options on the bench. Don't
forget Jorginho as well. Forgot about him. He's there as well, just sitting on the bench week in, week out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You've now got the rotation piece in terms of the type of. But the thing is, though, I don't know if like Zubimendi's calm, yeah, like as in he's a good player. But I'm just trying to think, is that the kind of like if they were to get a midfielder, I don't feel like that's the midfielder that they should really be targeting, though.
They need a box-to-box type, bro. Like one.
Yeah, like
that's the one they need.
So yeah.
That's why they signed Declan Rice to do because. But here's the problem: they haven't replaced what's my man that went to Leverkusen? They haven't replaced him, Xhaka. They haven't replaced that type of midfielder that linked up the game, especially on that left-hand side. They haven't replaced him yet, and that's where they've come on stop. They thought Declan Rice could do it, and found out no, he can't. He's just a good.
Remember, they tried to play Havertz there as well, like
Havertz, because he was left-footed and he would link. You know what I mean? I don't even know what's going on there. But if he's that. I'm not fussed. I told man already, bro. When I think he's a good player, but you guys saw my streams at the start of the season. When he said he didn't want to come to Liverpool, which was fine, I said, all right, really, what is he offering? A couple of little pivot, little half turns and that. Well, Gravenberch does that. If you need someone to dictate the tempo of the game, well, you got McAllister that does that. I don't know. What is he gonna come in and do that's so different? That's not the player I said we needed, bro. I thought we needed someone, a proper defensive midfielder in our team. So Arsenal, yeah, go on, bro. Sorry.
You know what's mad though, yeah.
Big up for Mohammed for subscribing.
Big up, man. You know what's mad, yeah. I think about it all the time, yeah. We're not gonna know what Slot really wants anyway, I reckon, until a summer, like next summer, where certain players contract, and when he starts to get more of an imprint on the type of players that he wants. I can now, and obviously this is all hindsight, by the way, so I'm not trying to, I didn't say this in the summer. I was angry that we didn't sign anybody. I won't lie. But on hindsight, I can understand, and was it ZUBERI or Savage or Jerry, one was on the stream the other day, and they were talking about it, like, Donny came from Feyenoord. Like, that level of player that you've got in comparison to the level that you got at Liverpool, he probably ain't trying to see none of these players go. He's probably thinking, rah, what? Man's got like a Diaz who we don't even rate in like for our own team, or at the time anyway, we didn't rate. I got like a Diaz. I've got Gakpo, who I know I've seen in my own league slap it up in that league. And we've got all of these kind of players like Curtis Jones, you know, Szoboszlai, McAllister, blah, blah, blah. All of these players, right? He's probably thinking, brother, really, do I need to? Let me just chill. Like, because like I say, if it's not going to be like a top quality player, and obviously at the time, clearly he thought ZUBERI was that guy, whatever. If it's not going to be that level of player, I might as well just keep what I've got. So until I get to a point where, I don't know, this player leaves or that player leaves and etc., I don't need to really sign anybody. And I don't really, like everyone's saying, oh, I know Nick, big up Nick, just before I came on, he said, was it Nick or someone else said about, no, not Nick, it was Lasady said about signing other players. Like we're looking at attackers as opposed to like we're going for like the left back area. He might not want a left back now. Like, if the left back that he wants is say Kirkes as an example, what happens to Robert? What happens to Tsimikas? You can't have 3 left backs. Someone's got to go, and if none of them can go right now, it's pointless bringing in a 3rd left back because he might not want all of those kind of plays. Like sometimes I don't think it's as simple as we should get this and then why are we not getting that. I just think sometimes it is just genuinely a case of, you know what, right now it's working. Why would I change it? Let's be real. Come on, guys. Like we are, like, and you know me. I'll cuss the team until I'm blue in the face. But we're top of the league, though. We're top of the Champions League. We're still in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. The reality is, what player do you think realistically comes in January and improves this team? I don't think there's any player out there right now, in my opinion, that comes in and improves the team, no matter who it is. So just keep it where you've got. Just wait and then see what happens in the summer. If in the summer you do the same thing, you don't sign anybody, of course we can get mad again. But that's summer. Let's wait until then. You know what I mean?
I think that's the kind of thing though, because you're looking at the team, you're like, nah, we could do with a defensive midfielder. Possibly, if you're not going to trust Wataru, for an example, right? Or you don't believe that he's good enough, you can go, right, get that. Nunez is, you know, with that kind of bid coming in, you're like, right, sell him and get a striker that could help us score some of these vital goals that we need to probably win an extra couple of games, which maybe we can win the title a bit quicker. So that's the thing. That's the kind of risk you do when you don't want to sign on. And I agree with what you're saying in terms of there's so many players in this team right now, and having most of them fit, for you to go and buy someone, you're adding to it. That means someone has to go because the manager, especially trying to sell it to the player. Oh yeah, you're gonna come in. He's like, but you got 6 strikers. Where am I gonna play? It's like, no, you play in front of my man. Now you got to tell the other guys that, right, you're going to have to knock their minutes down to play this guy. It won't work, in it, especially when you're trying to go. But if you're going to sell someone, if Nunez is the guy to go, then yeah, I think you definitely bring someone in. I don't think you just hold that money in your back pocket and not spend it. And I saw what Fabrizio said as well. I was just reading it. He just basically confirmed what the other guy was saying. That's it. So he ain't even said, nah, it's definitely. He said Mikel Arteta is a crucial factor in Arsenal advance on Zubimendi's deal. Arsenal manager part of the process, and the club is getting a green light from Zubimendi. Same as happened to Declan Rice 2 years ago. Zubimendi in advanced talks with Arsenal for July 2025. And then he said, yeah, once they get the green light, they can then trigger the 60 million release clause. So he's got a 60 million release clause, man. That's what, you know what I mean? So Nunez, then that's your guy. You can you have the money then to go and then trigger the release clause, isn't it?
Liverpool's it's a funny old club, man. It's a funny old club. But I do think though as well, as a fan base, not really so much us, man, but I'll be real. As a fan base, I feel like don't get sucked into everything. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes read between the lines with certain things. Like ZUBERI, and I have to echo this again. Big up ZUBERI for saying this, because to be honest, it's the most truest thing I've heard about Liverpool this year in 2025. They have been here for 10 plus years, guys. They've been here for so long. You know what they're on. You know what they're on. So why does everyone seem so surprised? That's why you never hear me talking about FSG. I don't care about them. I actually don't care. Like I can't check. Like they're the same people that they were when they first came here. Same people. They do the same things over and over again. So at some point, you gotta just let that go, as ZUBERI said. You gotta just let that shit go. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do. Like there's actually nothing you can do. Be happy it ain't the Glazers. It's probably the best thing you can say about that. Just be happy it ain't them, man, who are doing a madness with Manchester United. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like it is what it is, man. So we just got to look at it for face value sometimes and just, yeah, man, it is what it is, man.
No, I'm looking at this one. There's Red Scout. We got because he's one of the guys that follows me on Twitter, and he's making a good point, man. Yeah, that's right. And he said it's a PR stunt. If they really wanted Zubimendi, then they'll just hit his release clause. Why would they need to speak to the club?
Nah, but release clauses don't work like that, though.
But that's the whole point of a release clause, so you can bypass the conversation with the club.
Nah, but like the reality is you still need to have that conversation with the player in itself, because regardless of you hitting the release clause, if the player don't want to come, then you don't want to come anyway. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so you could hit the release clause and they say, yeah, whatever, like we can't do nothing about it. But if the player says, nah, that's why it was such a madness during the summer, because it was like Liverpool were, I think there was like to and fro-in about, should we pay it? Should we pay more money so we don't have to pay the release clause so we can then do it in installment? Like there was all that kerfuffle, right? Yeah. But let's just say Liverpool was saying, no, you know, F it, we'll just hit the release clause. Again, it still doesn't matter, because if the player isn't oncoming, it still creates another problem that you've got. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I think that's where Liverpool were, was that maybe they were ready to pay it at some point. But I think that haggle that we were trying to have in that time frame, I feel like that's where he started to make decisions thinking, nah, you know what, actually, I'm not really feeling it. Like, and you could say that's our fault, whatever. But either way, sometimes if players are not playing on it, then the release clause kind of just becomes a bit null void, I'll be honest.
Einstein said he chose Arsenal over Liverpool. He didn't choose Arsenal over Leeds. From when he said he didn't want to come to us in the summer, bro, he ain't choosing anyone over us. Another team has just now gone in for him, and he's now probably decided he wants to leave. So I ain't hearing, he just said, nah, no to Liverpool. So you want to go no to a team that's top of the table? To go to a team that are out of 2 cups and struggling. That makes a lot of sense to me, bro. That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, they just gone back in where probably when he's like, oh man, I've had enough of this club now. They probably just struck at the right time.
Sometimes, maybe, honestly, Enzo, I don't know, man. Like I said, like I try not to, like, you know, footballers as well. Like you chat to man in the game and stuff like that. So you'll probably know better, yeah. But you know, sometimes I sit there and think, bro, you know, I can't, like, I don't know what you're thinking. Like, I don't even know, like, where's your head at? Like, when you think about some of these decisions, kind of thing. Because what you said to me sounds logical. Like, why would you go? But then, I don't know. Is the financial package better? Is it the manager? Like, I don't know. I honestly, like, I'm at a loss sometimes. Like Kvaratskhelia as an example. I'm like, but why would you choose? Like, if there's other clubs, wouldn't you just wait? Like, I would even rather go Chelsea than PSG. Like, wouldn't you prefer that? Like, surely they can match you.
Do you know what it is? He's probably looked at it and gone, for him anyway, he's probably looked at it. I don't want to disrespect the French league, but he's probably gone, all right, so I'm going to go and play for the best team in that league. I can be one of the main man, if not the main man in that team. So, and I'll earn a shitload of money as well, bro. And you know what I mean? If I kill it there and being the main man, then, you know what I mean? At the moment, he's at Napoli, but Napoli's a good team, but you got Inter, you got AC still, you got Juventus, still got some big boy teams doing what they're doing. So he's probably going, if I go to the best team in France, then, you know what I mean? If he goes to Chelsea, he's a part of a number of wingers in that team, bro. Bare rotation going on. Comes to Liverpool, they've already got 6 men there already. Even if we get rid of one, you're still a part of the 6 now. So you're going to be rotated. Regardless of what you think, you're going to be rotated. So if he goes where he's the main man, maybe that's the decision.
Yeah. Could be, man.
Nah, man said guilty. Nah. Big up to everyone locked in, man. We'll give it 5 more minutes and I'll leave. You guys have anything else to say? I'm going to check and see if there's any more news. If there's any, because I know Jerry wanted to join, but he said 10, 15 minutes, but it's a bit too long still, my G. I see people cooking Richard Hughes now online.
Yeah, but they're cooking him now. But you and I both know, yeah, if he was to, if he signs up Trent, Virgil, and Salah, yeah, and then goes out and signs, I don't even know, like just someone sick who like the fan base are just happy with, for example, whoever that is, yeah, bro, people would be like, oh my goodness, Hughes, he's always so amazing. Like I knew he had it in him, and blah 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 blah. Like I don't know, man. Like the Zubermendy stuff, it's interesting. Like Arsenal's still an attractive proposition to go to. I get it in a sense. On top of that, it's London as well. Like I know that's the geographical thing is probably bigger than we actually even know in terms of where you're going to live. Obviously, no, he's not got kids. I don't think he's got kids. But I'm sure he's got misses. Yeah, I'm sure he's got misses because I'm sure that was one of the things that they were talking about. So these can be all be like plus points. It's a bit like Declan Rice when he had the opportunity to go Man City, which in hindsight probably should have gone, but he had the opportunity to go to Manchester City. But I'm saying about his missus not really feeling to go up to Manchester, and these times they live in England, and she still wasn't trying to go up to Manchester. But she should. I mean, they should have just gone because that would
stop me from winning a Premier League and that, bro.
Yes.
No, you know what I mean? Nah, geez, you know what I mean? Nah,
you think my missus is stopping me from winning the
bro.
Premier League?
Bro,
nah, all of that, bro.
Yeah, bro. My career is more important right now, bro. You know what I mean?
Especially when we're talking about. Remember, it's not like us, man. Say, like, if me and you get into like a career now, in I don't know, an electrician, or as an example, we can do that for years and years and years. So it's a bit different kind of thing, bro. You're talking about a career that Declan Rice, God forbid, touch wood and that, but he might get injured tomorrow. Now man's out for like 6 months, 8 months, and then all of a sudden now your career, you go from being the top property and hot property, should I say, and then now you're like Jack Rodwell and them, man, just injured all the time, and now we don't even see you anymore, and you just finished. Like he should have just taken that Premier League. He would have had a Premier League. Was he there when they won the Champions League?
He would have had a Champions League. Arsenal now. He's been there for 2 years now, right? Is this his third season at Arsenal, or is his second season at Arsenal?
Let me check.
Guys in the chat, remind me. I don't know how long this man's been there, but they ain't won nothing. So that's what I want to
say. He joined in 2023. So yeah, so this is 23, 24, 24, 25. This is second season.
So 23 to 24, 24 to 25. Okay,
yeah. Yeah. So he would have been here. Nah, not when they won the treble. He missed that one. Yeah, he just missed it. But he'd still at least have a Premier League right now. At least one Premier League. And right now he's sitting
accomplished. And then you never know, bro. He could have added to their team this year, which would have that would have just softened the blow of a Rodri being injured, because he would have been there to pick up the slack, bro. But this man said, nah, man, I want to go and play for Arsenal still.
And these are the decisions that you make, bro. Like, you can play for Arsenal, and they're not a shit team, but you're battling second place in that. Like how long are you going to be happy to keep doing that for? It's a bit peak.
Yeah. Listen, big up to everyone locked in, man. We'll be back later, 10 p.m. after the game. I was just seeing one of the quotes as well from Nuno. Because when Slot mentioned about the money thing, he said, I'm not really, you know what I mean? Not that he wasn't impressed, but he said, listen, they spent money, so I'm not, it's not weird that they're in a position where they are. And then Nuno says, yeah, money don't play football, bro. People do. So man's got his back up already, man didn't mean nothing by it, bro. He just said you spent some money, bro. You got some good players. Is that a problem?
Yeah. I guess it's one of them things, in it, because everyone keeps talking about the money thing and that, in terms of for every club spending mad money and expecting them to be in certain places. But you're right. I don't think he meant if he meant it, he would have just said it. He would have said it. He would have just said it in a way like, bro, they spent bare money, like they should be in this position. He didn't say it like that if you listen to the interview, which he probably did. So I think maybe he got that one, like Nuno just got that one wrong. When you read the room a bit wrong, it's like, nah, that wasn't the energy that he was giving off, like he wasn't trying to be disrespectful. He was just saying, like, you have spent a bit of money. So I think he meant it more in like a way of literally, you spent a bit of money, so to see you in this position anyway shouldn't come as a surprise, really and truly, to everybody, because you spent like hundreds of millions of pounds on some of these players regardless, kind of thing. But listen, man, You can have his backup. We'll have to see tonight, innit? Like, see what man's on.
Now, but you know the next year, you know the dickhead guy in the press conference said, "Yeah, you hear what Arne Slot said? Arne Slot was like, yo, without money, you man are dead still." It's like, what? No, bro. So you disrespecting my football? That's
what I'm saying.
Nah, Slot didn't say that, bro. Slot,
you know what, actually, but it's good though because it makes the game more spicy now. You know what I mean? Like it was already kind of like, yo, because this is the team that Liverpool have lost to, but now it's a bit like,
do you know
what? They shake hands.
Nick made up. Nah, that'll be jokes. Nick made a point. He said there was bare man missing from that last game, bro. I don't remember that many people missing from that game.
Who's bare? Like for who?
For us, he said there was quite a few players we were missing from that game last season. Well, this year was it this year? Yeah, this year when we lost.
Yeah, this season. Yeah.
Was we missing anyone? I can't even.
Let me check.
Check what that lineup was when we played them.
All right, so Forest. All right, boom. So we paid them last time. It's so good to see that. Who's missing? This is our lineup: Ali, Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robbo, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Zobo, Diaz, Jota. Who's missing?
In the 1-0 loss, was we missing anyone?
So
we weren't missing no one then from the 1-0.
Just Elliot and Chiesa. Those are the players who were injured.
Maybe it's the game. Maybe it's the one before that. He might have been speaking about it.
Yeah, because in this game, we weren't. We literally, Elliot and Chiesa were the only two players. Elliot was obviously picked up that injury, and Chiesa was doubtful, so he didn't make the squad. Bradley came on, Nunez came on, Gakpo came on, Tsimikas came on, Jones came on, and we still had Kelleher, Gomez, Kwanzaa, and Endo on the bench. Nah, that's a strong. That's about as strong as we can get.
What was our starting midfield for that one?
Gravenberch, McAllister, and Szoboszlai.
That's why we need a little change, D. That's what I said, man.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Bro, we might have to start Wataru, bro. You know what I mean? Something crazy, blood.
But you know, one thing that I would when Ozzy was talking yesterday, yeah. So and I forgot completely about this. You see how he didn't start big up Pops. You see how he didn't start Alanya and Hudson-Odoi, but he had Anderson on the left and Dominguez on the right. And they were just playing like left mid, right mid kind of roles, but they're kind of more central midfielders, if anything. Yeah. That was kind of obviously that was a good little tactical setup from him. It'd be interesting to see what he does this time because in midfield they had Ward-Prowse and Yates as a two in the pivot. Moreno at left back, Aina at right back, Murillo and Milenkovic. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously they've been winning bare games. That's what you said yesterday. It was like 6 in whatever.
5 in a row, 5 clean sheet. Well, I think it's more than 5 in a row in terms of wins, but in terms of the Prem, they've won their last 5. All I'm seeing is just green ticks right now, bro.
I'm just looking at 1, 2, 3, 4,
them and Newcastle
5, 6, 7. They've won 7 games in a row, bro.
Them and Newcastle are the most informed teams currently. They've won their last 5 Premier League games.
Bro, realize they've won 7 games in a row and only conceded 3 goals in that whole time. That is mad. Yeah, that's mad. That's mad.
They've lost 4 games this season, drawn 4, won 12.
Even winning 12 for them is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, they've won more games than Chelsea, Newcastle, Man City, Villa, obviously Man United and Spurs. Man United's won 6 games, bro. They've won more games than Brighton. They've won more games than Fulham. And they've won more games than Arsenal as well.
Bro, this is why yesterday, I was trying to say, I was like, bro, you guys are disrespecting Forest like they are just bummy like a team, bro. Like this is a team that's actually been on job this season. They're level on points with Arsenal in 2nd place, bro. Like, how can we not say that they're not a good team this season?
Arsenal's had 7 draws, you know. That man, they're on some next level. Arsenal got 11 wins and they got 12, so they got 1 more win than Arsenal. So they got more wins than 1, 2.
And they got the 2nd most wins in the league. It's that simple.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the top 6. So the so-called top 6, they got more wins than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. They got more wins currently in the Premier League than 5 of the top 6 teams. The so-called Big 6.
It's actually, what I say that, but guess what? They're making me look dumb. I thought, because they don't score a lot of goals. When you look at their goals, they scored like 29, and that's less than quite a lot of teams. Heck, even less than Brentford and Tottenham. Who else is down there? Less than Wolves. Wolves have got 31. But I thought that would hurt them. But it's because they don't concede that many goals.
Yeah, it's because they know, right? Once we get, and that's the problem. We can't allow these men to score first.
Yeah.
As they play straight into their hands. We have to score first to allow them to just shift whatever game plan they came to the game with. But we allowed them to score first, just knowing it that low block is setting in nicely, bro.
You're just gonna see it, bro. You'll just see the mentality shift.
Yeah, you're gonna see Ibu have to run over to that right hand side bare times, bro.
I don't think you listen. We'll see anyway. So we'll see. I'm not even gonna talk on that.
Man just have to sprint over into the corner, bro. He's gonna be mad, bro.
They can see the less goals, and I mean Chelsea can see quite a lot, to be fair. So that kind of makes sense. Even Newcastle already conceded 22 goals, to be fair. Not even that much. 3 more than us. It's not like a mad thing. Like, quite a lot of teams. Quite a lot of teams in here, man. I feel like this season, I don't know, man. The quality is the quality itself, but defensively, certain teams are surprising me. I'll say that much. Where's Bournemouth? Oh, 7th. Jesus Christ.
Let me see if I can make sure I add to your channel as well.
So Bournemouth are only 3 points off of the top 4 for Bournemouth. When did Man City get them? Right. Okay. Yeah, you see Man City, yeah. They're only 6 points off the 2nd place, bro.
Are you thinking to change your prediction from what you made for the game? Or
No. In fact, I'm even more confident it'll be 2-2. I woke up today feeling like it will actually be 2-2. I feel like,
I know. You man said the last time you man said that it was Newcastle still, bro. We had a 3-3.
Exactly. It was even worse. We had 3-3.
Yeah, so last time you man said, nah, draw still. I said, nah, blood, we can sort these. I said, nah, blood. I think it would be a 2-1 still. I think we just about just scrape through.
But I can see, like, if I was a betting man, which I bet, but if I was to place a bet, it would probably be on Liverpool or draw. I feel like that's the way I look to be heading, kind of thing. Because, like I said, man, like you said it there, if Forest start to do the whole like score first and then sit back kind of thing, I'm going to assume, even though we didn't do it against them last time, that we can at least score 1 goal. At least, bro. I know that sounds a bit mad because we didn't score any goals against them last time, but I don't. Let's just wait, man. Let's just wait. I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think it's going to be a good game.
Hey, whatever happens, bro, we'll be back at 10 o'clock, man. I'll chop it up. See if the man them are free to jump in as well, bro. Because we lose, blood, there'll be a short stream. If we win, it will be a longer stream. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, if we lose, if you're doing a call-in and we lose, I promise you that it will get. You know what? Like, if we lose, you have to do a call-in, bro. You actually have to do.
Is that what you said? If we
if we lose, do a call-in. But if we win, then you could just do like a normal stream and just chop out wherever. But lose, I wouldn't, because I want to hear. In fact, I'll jump on, but I'm just gonna sit in the back and just listen. I'm not saying a word. I just want to hear.
And you know what? It'd be crazy because if we lose, it coincides with like. I know a lot of people are hurt by ZUBERI apparently during the last. So cool, no problem. I don't care.
Yeah.
But you'll be like, right, the man them don't want to sign no one, turning down 70 million for Nunez, and then we lose.
I guarantee that's gonna be on the. This is why, like, hopefully we don't lose. Of course, guys, I don't want us to lose. But I'm saying if we do, and if you can, please just do a call-in show. Just sit back. You don't even have to talk. Just
I am good. No, I'll do that. If we lose, I'll do a call-in. If we win, I won't.
Because you already know, like that, and that'll be like a 3-hour call-in because I can see people are gonna wanna, like, they're gonna want to speak. So get anything you want to get off your chest, guys. If we don't win, just this is your time now to speak, but this is your time.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro. Like, imagine getting like a 3-0, like Tom Top as well, bro.
Oh no.
Nah, gee, that's what I'm saying.
No. That's when it's like,
I heard call-in. Scrap said I need to like, no more call-ins, bro.
Nah. If Man see if nah. The
So my
Liverpool ain't
ears
getting
are
tucked up.
burning. No, but I'm saying, imagine we get
Nah, I hear what
thumped up,
you're
the
I hear what
3-0.
you're saying.
Imagine like a 3-0, bro. And I'm talking
Liverpool.
about like there's no Nunez to blame, but he's gonna be in the conversation because we turned down 70 million apparently.
Yeah.
Zubermendi going to Arsenal apparently be like, "Raw, we need a DM, and we're not going to get the DM." You know what I mean? We got beaten by Arsenal because of that. The couple of the things we threw in the universe, not like Allison, like, oh, yo, he hasn't really been the guy. I promise you,
Bro.
there was people will see it like, raw, look, he didn't even dive. He could have saved that one. Trent as well. If he gets cooked up, Rob, like the man them can't win, bro. They have to win.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they actually have to just win.
They have to win.
Just have to win. Like, yeah, they 3-0. I'm just thinking about now. I don't know. I don't think you understand. Liverpool space will not be a safe place after that, bro. It won't be at all. I can already see the Twitter spaces. I can see that will be long. That like I can see everyone shouting already in that one. So whoever's doing, if Liverpool lose, make sure you screen record that Twitter space because it's going to be a madness. Then you've got the content online. That will be even worse as well. Bro, yeah, 3-0 as well. Like that's a mad scoreline to even lose by in any aspect. But
well, clean sheet for them again. 6 clean sheets in a row. Nah, bro, we ain't having none of that, bro. We need to punch these men up still.
That's what I'm saying. Like we need to just go there, beat them like 5-0, and then just be done with it, kind of thing. Like I said, it won't be like seen as a big deal, but it will be like, okay, I think you said it yesterday. Like I don't really want to kill their spirit because I do want them to kind of still do well so that they can push Arsenal maybe further away. But at the same time, it might be better for us if we can just get that mad victory and then just take it from there still. But
then we can wipe our hands of it, innit? And then done with
it. Literally, then we could just say, all right, cool. You know what? That first one was a blip kind of thing. We're now honors even. We beat you, you beat us. But we slapped you in difference. So yeah, like we can just move on. You get what I'm trying to say? So.
Bro, Jerry, you're joint. We're about to leave, bro.
Hey, Jerry, what for these timings, bro?
No. And I asked him earlier as well, and he just aired it until now. But he did say he was in the office, to be fair, so I'll let him off.
Yeah.
Look, we'll be back as I said, we'll be back at 10. G said if we lose, it's a call-in. If we don't, it's a normal conversation. We'll chop it up. Big up to Cav as well in the building, man. Big up. But yeah, it'd be interesting, bro. You man, what do you mean, bro? Been here for an hour and 40 minutes. I've been here for an hour and 40 minutes. I started the damn stream. Cav, you missed a lot, man. You missed a lot still. There was quite a lot you missed.
And said he's happy that we didn't sell Nunez.
That's not what I said at all, bro. That's not what I said at all.
You might have to go back like somewhere. I don't know where it is. It was like
the timestamp at the beginning. That's all I'm saying. Not saying.
No, you don't need to watch all of it, man. I could basically summarize it for you, Cav. End was like, do we need to sell him? Should we sell him? Like, surely he can. You know what I mean?
Are you mistaking me for ZUBERI, bro? Because that's what ZUBERI's standpoint was.
Nah, both of you, to be fair, both of you.
Nah, I was on the train and selling him, bro, but can't be turned down 7 yams, but. That's crazy, bro. That's what Hussam meant. Imagine this man voice noted me this morning said, I bet you're angry. I said, wait, what? I said, why would I be angry? He said, your boy, he's leaving. I said, what? Bro, not even like, how are you? Hope you're good.
Yeah, even a good boy, just straight, I bet you're angry.
I bet you're angry. Man. It's mad, bro. We said, do a call him regardless. Yeah, because when we win, like, listen, you hear why I don't want to do a call in and we win, yeah. Because man, then we'll just come in and still moan about something, bro. We could win 5-0. They'll be like, Robbo was dead today. And like, bro, come on, man. What? 5-0, clean sheet, and Robbo was the problem. I can't do it. I can't do it. So
if we lose, only if we lose.
Then I'll know. I'll hear you guys, you know what I mean, truly feel. Because that you guys will be mad emotional then.
Truth. I always say this, bro. When things don't go your way, your true feelings always come out, bro. We saw it with the Trent stuff when we thought that, he wants to go to Madrid and all of that stuff. You see how man turned on him quick, boy. All of a sudden, he wasn't a scouser anymore. He was a guy from London and that. Like, we don't even rate him. I was like, right, like, You know, just disowned him like that.
Jerry, he wasn't our number one target. In the summer, he was, not in January. Because if he was in January, we would have went and bought him. He was no longer a target once that transfer window closed. That's all I'm saying. And then for the super chats, big up to Tyler in the building as well. For that super chat, love for the love, and Carl and ZUBERI as well. Big up, man, them, bro. Love for the super chats, man. All right, you guys gonna be redirected to the stream at 10, man. Be nice, bro, and just go and like the video, man. So he saves me asking for it when we do that video later. Because some of you guys, man, are just harsh, bro. Then, man, they'll be like, I ain't even doing that. Like, bro, it takes you 2 seconds, bro. Just it will be redirected to that video. Go and like it. And then, yeah, man, we'll chop it up later, bro. Big up to all the new subscribers as well. There's quite a few new subscribers in the building. And G's channel is there. Mike's channel is in there as well. And Nick's channel is tagged in the title. It comes up in blue, so it's very easy. You can just click it and you can go and subscribe to the guys as well, man. Bro, I don't even 8 o'clock games. I hate them, bro. But it is what it is, isn't it? Under the lights at the Forest ground, the team that we lost to. I don't know. Run it back, man. Big up, man.
Big up, man.